Have you ever caught a cat sitting perfectly still, staring at you in dead silence? No meowing, not moving a muscle, just watching. Most people think they're just staring, that it's nothing special. But the truth is, they are observing, analyzing, and memorizing every tiny little change in you. And the crazy part is, you don't even realize it's happening. Are you missing these important signals? If you've ever had a cat stare at you like this, comment the number 1. Number 1. Cats are reading your emotions. You're sitting completely still, not saying a word, just tired, or maybe sad. And then, you notice your cat, just staring at you for a long time. No meowing, not coming any closer, just watching. You probably think it's just random, but the truth is, it's not. Not at all. They're actually reading you. Every tiny shift in your face, every subtle movement of your body, even the way you're breathing. To them, it's all just signals. Out in the wild, cats survive by being incredibly observant. They have to know if their prey is weak or strong. They need to know the exact moment danger is getting close, which means their brains are hardwired to read emotions really fast and incredibly accurate. And right now, you are the environment they study every single day. But here's what most people don't realize. Your cat doesn't need you to say a word. Studies show that cats can actually figure out human emotions just from your facial expressions and the tone of your voice. When you're sad, they know. When you're stressed out, they know. Even when you're trying your best to act normal, they still see right through it. But the thing is, they won't react the way you'd expect. They won't come running over. They're not going to comfort you the way you might think. Instead, they just watch, keeping their distance, just waiting, because to them, getting close at the wrong time could be a risk. And this is exactly where the misunderstanding happens. You think they're just being cold. You think they don't care. But actually, they're just following their instincts. Watching to understand you. Watching to stay safe. But if you pay close attention, you'll start to notice the little things. They'll lay down just a little bit closer to you, always showing up in the same room, not doing anything, but always being right there. And what very few people realize is, even when you think you're completely alone, there's a little creature quietly watching over you. It understands you. In its own unique way, it understands you, even when you don't say a word. 2. Your cat is checking how safe you are. You stand up, walk around, shift your position, and you catch your cat instantly watching you. Eyes locked, unblinking. You think they're just being curious. But the truth is, it's not that simple. They're actually assessing you. In a cat's world, every little movement means something. One tiny shift could be an opportunity or a massive threat, which means their brain is constantly on high alert, always scanning, always calculating. And you make up a huge chunk of that environment. But here's what most people don't realize. You're not just some human in their eyes. You're a variable that needs constant monitoring. When you move unpredictably, when your footsteps change pace, when your energy just feels off, they pick up on it instantly without a single sound, without any obvious clues. Just one tiny shift is all it takes. They watch, they track you, they wait to see what happens next. Research shows that cats maintain a constant state of hypervigilance, always on edge, ready to spot any danger. So what that really means is, them staring at you isn't just some random habit. It's pure instinct. But the thing is, you've been reading it all wrong. You think they're just scanning the room, but actually, they're zeroed in on you, the person they're bonded with, the person they rely on, the one who dictates whether they feel safe, day in and day out. And here's where it gets way deeper than you think. If you're stressed and irritable, if you make sudden, aggressive movements, if your mood flips out of nowhere, they feel it the second it happens. And they desperately need to confirm one thing, that you're still the safe version of yourself they've always known. Because to a cat, safety isn't a place. Safety is a person. And what surprises a lot of people is, you're not just their owner. You're the anchor they constantly need to check on. So, they watch you, not because they're bored, not because they're curious, but because you are their world, and they need to make sure that world is still okay. Number 3. Your cat is learning your habits. You open your eyes in the morning. It's already watching you. You get out of bed. It appears right on cue. You turn off the lights for bed, and it curls up right next to you. You probably think, it's just waiting for food. But the truth is, it's studying you. Not just once, but every single day, every hour, every repeated moment. When you wake up, when you pick up your phone, when you walk into the kitchen, it's all being recorded. And what a lot of people don't realize is, to a cat, every single thing you do is data. In the wild, a cat doesn't just act randomly. It lives by patterns. Patterns help it conserve energy. Patterns help it hunt more efficiently, which means its brain is always looking for patterns, always linking behaviors to outcomes. Studies show that cats can memorize sequences of actions and predict what's going to happen next. And this is where things get interesting. When you repeat an action enough times, to you, it's just a habit. But to your cat, it's a signal. You grab your keys, it knows you're leaving. You walk into the kitchen, it knows food is coming. You turn off the lights, it knows a long quiet stretch is beginning. It isn't just waiting, it's anticipating. But here's the catch. When you change your schedule, come home late, or skip a familiar routine, it has no idea what's going on. To you, it's just another day. But to your cat, an entire system has just been broken. And this is exactly when you misunderstand it. You think it's just being cranky. You think it's acting weird. But the truth is, it's just trying to update the world it learned from you. It doesn't live for you. It's learning to live with you. Number 4. Your cat is trying to communicate, but you don't understand. You catch their eye. They look at you, longer than usual, and then a slow blink. Very slow. You think, it's nothing. But the truth is, they are talking to you. Cats don't use words. They don't have a language like ours. For them, a look is the signal. A message, a way to build a connection. And here's the thing, every time they look at you and blink slowly, it's not a reflex. It's completely intentional. In the wild, staring is a threat, a challenge. But a slow blink is the exact opposite. It's letting their guard down. It's trust. It's their way of saying, I feel safe here. And when they do that to you, they are bringing you into their safe space. But here is what most people miss. Research shows that cats use the slow blink as a positive way to communicate with humans, which means they aren't just feeling comfortable, they are actively reaching out to connect. But the problem is, you don't respond. You look away, you don't notice, or you look back, but you just don't get it. And this is what makes it kind of heartbreaking. To you, it's just a tiny, fleeting moment. But to them, it's a conversation left hanging, a signal sent out, with no reply. But what if you tried something really simple? Just 2 seconds. Look back at them. Give them a slow blink. Keep your eyes soft. You'll start to notice a change. They're a lot more relaxed. They come a little closer. And right then, you've actually just answered them. And what really surprises people is, cats aren't nearly as quiet as you think. They're communicating with you every single day. It's just that you've never learned how to listen. They've been talking to you, but you never answered back. Number 5. Your cat is looking for an emotional connection. You're working. Or just scrolling on your phone, not really paying attention to anything else. But if you happen to look up, you'll see them, just sitting there, watching you for a really long time, completely silent. You probably think, it's just a coincidence. But the truth is, there's nothing random about it. They aren't looking at you just because they're bored. They aren't just spacing out. They are actually reaching out to you in a very subtle way, very quietly, but it's incredibly real. And what a lot of people don't realize is, no matter how fiercely independent they seem, cats still need that connection. It's not loud, it's not over the top, but it's always there. Even in the wild, cats aren't total loners. They still form bonds. They choose who makes them feel safe and attach to them in their own special way. And when they live with you, you become the absolute center of their little world. Studies actually show that cats can form a secure attachment with humans, just like the way a toddler bonds with their parents, which means they aren't just hanging around you, they are deeply attached to you. But here's the part that so many people completely miss. They won't always come right up to you. They don't make obvious demands. They don't make a big fuss about it. They just look at you and wait. And the problem is, you don't even realize it. You just assume they don't need you. You think they're perfectly fine on their own. But in reality, They are just waiting for the tiniest response from you. Just a glance back. Just a little bit of attention. One moment where you truly see them. That's all it takes. But if you try something really simple, just stop for a few seconds. Look at them. Softly call their name. You'll see the shift. Their eyes soften. Their body relaxes. They come a little closer. And right then, you've just touched the connection they've been looking for. And the heartbreaking thing is, so many times a day, they've been trying to connect with you. But you were busy. You just walked right past. You didn't even notice. They don't need much. They just need for you to look back. Number 6. Your cat is waiting for you. You see them sitting there, by the door, or in their favorite corner, staring at you. For a long time, not moving, not doing a thing. You might think they're just spacing out for no reason. But the truth is, they are waiting for you. Not waiting for food. Not waiting to play. They're waiting for you to acknowledge them. And what a lot of people don't realize is, to a cat, your presence means more than anything else you could do. Instinctively, cats always look for an anchor, a safe space, a specific place, or a specific person. And once they've chosen, they will watch, stay close, and wait. But here is what should really make you think. You aren't just their owner, you're their emotional anchor. Studies show that when a cat is near someone they trust, their body actually shifts to create a deep sense of safety and connection. What that means is, them just sitting there, it's never for nothing. They're in a quiet state of waiting, built entirely on trust. But the hard truth is, you ignore them, you walk right past them, you're busy, you don't even look back. To you, it's just a fleeting moment, but to them, it's another moment of waiting, left completely unanswered. And here's what so many people fail to realize. They really don't need much. If you just stop for a few seconds, look at them, softly call out their name, you'll instantly see the change. They'll stand up, walk over to you, and their eyes will soften, because right in that moment, they finally got exactly what they were waiting for. It's nothing huge. It's just you responding. And the heartbreaking part is, so many times a day, they're just right there, waiting for you, in pure silence, asking for nothing, not begging for attention. You might think they're doing nothing, but the truth is, they're holding on to that connection with you. They aren't doing anything, because they're waiting for you. And if you think it's just a look, you're missing the entire point. But now you know. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just a few seconds a day. Look back at them. Be truly present. You don't have to be perfect, because in their world, you are their entire world. If this hits home for you, please share this so more people know.